title says, oh, you're going to get it now. Well, as soon as I get home, all will be disclosed to you. So stick around and stay tuned. Made it back home. Welcome, folks. I'm glad y'all come over to visit. My name is Randall, and welcome to Randallology. I've created this channel for all the DIYers out there, and we'll cover a truckload of things from A to Z. Each video will be about just one thing and one thing only. And, for example, of course, if some of the videos get a little bit, more extensive, then yeah, I'll have to do, a couple more to back it up, like part 1, part 2, part 3, so on. But we'll cover things like, for example, building a shed, building like a storage building, or building like a craft studio, things of that nature. We'll get into residential electrical, on being able to identify the electrical devices, electrical wiring, how to understand electrical wiring, how to wire up the devices. We'll be doing alarm circuits for security systems, like if you want to put a security system in your home or your business or your barn where you got all your tools and all your money invested in it. Alarm system wiring, identifying devices, how, the difference between series, parallel circuits, and how they work, installing the alarm system, and programming. We'll also cover things in the closed circuit video security cameras, on the top of cameras, placement of the cameras, things to look for to get the best picture for you, and the installation of it. We'll be doing on how to read blueprints for construction for your home, whether you feel like if you ordered a set of blueprints, for a house, your dream home that you want to build, or your tiny house, or something of that nature, then I'll show you how to read blueprints on that. Also, in the blueprint sections, that we can cover the electrical wiring on how to read that. Then we'll get into, on the electronics end of it, being able to identify electronic devices, components, and also how to read electronic schematics. We'll cover general knowledge tips and tricks on modifying, building, and getting the most performance out of your tools that you have. We'll be doing automotive repair, maintenance, and service, and little things that I've picked up through the years too. We'll also do reviews on various items that I personally have purchased and that I have used and still do use. And then from time to time, we'll do videos on maybe viewer request. But I know some of you are probably thinking, well, does this guy really know what he's talking about, or is he just full of BS? Or if I see something, I'll have to holler BS on the reviews. But give you a little background about myself. I've got a bachelor's degree in electronic engineering, licensed electrician, certified EPA HVAC. I'm certified through the state as certified qualified agent for alarm systems, CCTV, and telecommunication. I've been in the building and had building and construction training over the years with lots of OJT, technical training in drafting, or that's mechanical drafting. Got over 50 certificates. Got them all packed up now, but because I got tired of looking at them, too much of a dust collector. But 50 certificates, on products from the company that I used to work for over 27 and a half years. And plus I've been my own business owner for over 20 years. I may not be an expert on some of the things per, your guys' standards, but I'm very confident at what I do and that what I have accomplished through the years. And I hope by doing these videos that I'll be able to shed an insight for you guys, make a few friends along the way, and then enjoy the company for you guys coming over. But, like some of the subscribers that I have subscribed to on YouTube for quite a long time, that I get a kick out of seeing their videos and, leaving comments, and I always leave positive comments. I'm not a troll. But, some of the ones I love, is I like Joe Powiski. And if I pronounce that wrong, Joe, please forgive me. But it's Peckzwnski. He is one heck of a machinist. And speaking of machinist, of course, Keith Rucker with Vintage Machinery. Then Steve Jordan, this gentleman here, he's an English guy. I guess he's across the pond, as they say. But bless his heart, he does so much in the little bitty building that he has in his backyard. It just amazes me. All the stuff that he does, if he broke wind, he'd probably get a concussion. The building is so small. But Paul from Doing It Cheap, I love you, man. You're awesome. I get a big kick out of talking to him. Chuck E 2009. He's got some good tips and tricks, and and I get a kick out of him when he does something and he starts getting that high pitched voice. But then of course his buddy Stephen Cox. I like him a lot too. He's done a lot of things when he's working on heavy equipment. With little tips and tricks that I've picked up through the years. Other YouTube channels is worth the effort. Idaho Hillbilly, Michael Dillman, Oath Keepers. We get into firearms. Hickok 45, Demolition Ranch, Pure Living for Life, Red Poppy Ranch. That guy's building that house by himself, and just amazes me. And because I built my house, I had a few friends that helped. It took me 2.5 years to build it. But, doing it by yourself, that's an extreme accomplishment. But, Sean Bearden, the Handyman, his channel, and, of course, Tipping Point with Liz Wheeler on OAN. AVE is another one. I get a big kick out of talking about him. Some of his little terminology, when something's leaking, it's called, releasing the shmoo. And then if it's working, he says it's going to chooch now, and I get a big kick out of that. But, if you haven't, gone to check any of those channels out for the DIYer, I would recommend, going and seeing, because they're good people. And I hope that my videos that I'll be posting on here, that you guys will be able to get, some good from it, or learn a little bit, or learn a new trick, or something of that nature. But I would appreciate if you would subscribe, and then, come back and hit the like button, and then come back and maybe I can enlighten you in some way or another. But anyway, this is Randall with Randallology, signing out for now, and we'll post another video of doing actually something other than talking here real soon. Thank y'all.